this recording because, more than the others, I need you to understand. You're like a sister to me. You're like a sister to me. You're like a sister to me.
I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't.
Well, you heard it here first. That was quick. Rest in peace, Ezrabine. Had a slogan made and everything, but we won't be needing to use that, as Dave Filoni has made sure to make it clear that that's just not a thing. And I know some might be upset about this, but personally, I'm not upset about this. Like, honestly, yeah, it could make sense, but don't need to ship everyone always. They could just have that more friendship relationship, and although, you know, they can be family, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be romantic. And obviously, Sabine is still having visions in these episodes of Ezra and having PTSD of him escaping, and obviously she still cares for him. But that doesn't mean it needs to be romantic. She wants to find Ezra, and that's going to be the priority of the show, becoming that apprentice again with Ahsoka, and then teaming up, race against the clock to find Ezra and prevent a war from coming. But ultimately, Ezrabine is not the dream. Not happening, or at least it's not looking that way. I mean, I guess you could say you never know later on in the season. It's been many years. I mean, it's not obviously not like they're technically related or anything, but I still think it's pretty clear, and that's okay. Again, every ship doesn't need to necessarily happen, and overall, I think it was done well regardless, and I hope that Sabine gets a chance to reunite with Ezra anyway, and can have that moment together, because obviously she still cares deeply, and I'm sure Ezra is out there thinking about her similarly. I mean, it came from Ezra's mouth, you know? So I guess you could say don't necessarily know how Sabine felt, but based off of Rebel episodes, it would have been more likely that Sabine would have been the one to reject Ezra romantically anyways. But with Ezra straight up saying that, I think it's pretty clear. But overall, that's okay. Ezrabine is not the dream. That's okay. I'm super pumped to continue Ahsoka's journey and just watching, guys. I'll be making more videos covering it because I just really enjoyed it, and I've got a lot to say after this premiere and more. I'm excited to see Sabine just taking up that Jedi training with Ahsoka, and I'm sure we'll be having a lot of action likes of Baylan Skull and in Auntie and this Merrick character for next week. But yeah, more videos incoming. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay tuned. And anyways, we still have Bowed for the win to look forward to, and we can hope for that in Season 4. May the Force be with you, always.